Check, check, testing. You know, we're just going to do away with the countdown. We're going to get started. Because we got a lot of stuff we got to get through here tonight. And hopefully, I am hopeful that our good friend COTG Online will cooperate tonight. Welcome, everybody. Jason PDSI here. Great build-up. Never before has there been an introduction like that. And J Irish 780, welcome. Great to have you all here. Hope you're having a pleasant evening. We've got 4 big matches. Before we get to those big matches, we do want to give a shout out to our Patreon patrons, and we're going to update that Patreon page sort of little image because we got some new patrons. So a big shout out to all our patrons. And a special shout out to our patron producers, Dorothy Pachoco, Eve Cunning, Kathy Crawford, Tony Urbano, Brandy, David Akers, Scott Armstrong, and Vicky Sebring. Appreciate every single one of you. Well, as we head to the ringside area, none other than Bob Roop is standing in the middle of the ring. Now, if you watched last episode, you know that Bob Roop just single-handedly absolutely destroyed Sergeant Slaughter in record time. So Bob Roop is out. The fans are booing him. And he says that, he beat the number 1 contender, so he should really get a title shot. But Jackie Fargo is a good friend of his. And Jackie Fargo actually did the smart thing and picked Bob Roop to beat Slaughter. To kind of feel Slaughter out before the big title match that's coming up the next card. So Bob Roop has thrown it out an open challenge. He can beat anybody. That's what he says. He can beat anyone in Hollywood Elite Wrestling. And all of a sudden, a challenger arrives. Antonio Inoki. Bob Roop is livid. When he says, I mean anyone, I didn't mean Antonio Inoki. But here is Inoki ready to take on the one and only Bob Roop. So let's roll for some initiative. Let's ring the bell. And Bob Roop attacks right at the bell, attacks Inoki. Step over armbar. It is a power move. He has that. Dazes Inoki. And a high hip lock takeover does not have the agility. Inoki is able to take that over with some karate kicks to the leg. Hurt too. And some more karate kicks. Just continual karate kicks to the leg. Hurting Bob Roop. Belly to back suplex on Bob Roop. And Bob Roop is in trouble. Antonio Inoki going up for a death jump. And big flying clothesline from the top. It will roll on level 3. Locks a sleeper on Bob Roop. Bob Roop, he might be tapping out here. The target 3, the roll an 8, 1 fatigue for Bob Roop. And there it is, a big enziguri to the back of the head. The target here is going to be 6. The roll is a 5. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in record time, Antonio Inoki. So we will enter in fall information for that. Antonio Inoki with the enziguri, which I will have to copy and paste because I can never spell. And there you go. Let's see. He had 2 fatigue. Inoki had 0. I'm going to give that 2 stars just for excitement factor. And there you go. Antonio Inoki wins the match. Bob Roop sulking away. Well, it's time for a number one contenders match. And number one contenders for the tag team championship currently being held by the Powers of Pain. And actually, two top-ranked teams here in Hollywood Elite Wrestling are none other than the Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey, along with, and then the American Males. So we got to get out Jim Cornette here to put in the corner. So this is a number one contenders match. The winner of this match will go on to face the Powers of Pain. We will say that Dennis Condrey will start with Scotty Riggs. We will roll some initiative. We will ring the bell. And there you go. Dennis Condrey gets the initiative. Elbow smash 2. It's a power move. Dennis Condrey actually does have the power, so that will work. Scotty Riggs reverses it, though, on level 1. Fireman's carry on Dennis Condrey. He is dazed. He's going to try and tag out to Bobby Eaton. Not able to do it. And Scotty Riggs throws Dennis Condrey into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Scotty Riggs, a big drop kick on Dennis Condrey. And he is down. He's going to roll out of the ring. And he crawls helplessly back in as Riggs rolls on level 3 offense and just tosses Dennis Condrey out of the ring again. A wild brawler wrestler with the better ring rating. Dennis Condrey gets the upper hand and will roll on level 3 offense. Dark side. Yikes. Okay, so we roll 1 die here. And the roll is a 6. That's the rocket launcher. Plus 2. Bagwell is going to try and make a pin save here. Roll on the wrestler interference chart. So here we go. Your ally attacks the opponent, but the opponent counters and throws the ally out of the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So that's 1 fatigue for Scotty Riggs as Dennis Oh, wait. Ignore that face first leg sweep. Because Bobby Eaton is now the legal man, right? Am I right? Because that was Is the rocket launcher? Yeah, it's a tag move. So Bobby Eaton is now the legal man. So we'll roll on level 3. Slingshot backbreaker on Scotty Riggs. He is hurt. Bobby Eaton rolls on level 2. Stinging right hand to Scotty Riggs. That gets him down. Bobby Eaton, he hits Dark Side. And this is the Midnight Massacre plus 3. So again, Bagwell is going to use his pin save, but he is stopped. He's got to roll his pin. Yikes, here it comes. Midnight Massacre plus 3. The target 8. The roll a 10. Scotty Riggs able to kick out, but now at 2 fatigue. Dennis Condrey rolling on level 3. Whoa, he rolls the dark side. We roll 1 die. And the roll is a 1, so it's just an elbow slingshot that adds 1 fatigue. Riggs now at 3 fatigue, desperately needs to tag. Hurt 2. Dennis Condrey hits the atomic drop on Scotty Riggs. Hurt 2. Dennis Condrey tags in Bobby Eaton and going to throw Scotty Riggs into the ropes. Drops down, roll again on this chart. And Riggs comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Now he needs 1 successful move here in order to tag out. Hits Eaton with a clothesline. And Eaton's going to roll his pin. Condrey is going to try and do a pin save. And again, we're rolling on the wrestler interference chart. So there's 1 pin save. Throws your ally out. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Scotty Riggs going to tag out to Bagwell. Bagwell coming in, the fresh man, rolls on level 3. A head scissors to Bobby Eaton. Hurt 2. Bagwell into the turnbuckle. Throws Bobby Eaton into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Again into the turnbuckle. Eaton into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Monkey flip. This is a power move. He has the power. Bobby Eaton rolls on level 2. He's going to try and tag out. Needs a 6 or less. 6 gets it. Dennis Condrey comes in on level 1. Assisted abdominal stretch. 3. It's a tag move. So Bobby Eaton back in. Only a hurt 2. Bobby Eaton continuing into the ropes. Goes Bagwell. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs and roll him into a pinning combination. Opponent rolls pin. Condry going to try and make the save here. Oh no, he is stopped. He is going to be rolling his pin. The target 4, the roll an 8. Bobby Eaton now at 2 fatigue. And the Midnight Express and the American Males are all out of pin saves. So it's all up to Jimmy Cornette now. Marcus Alexander Bagwell hits the Yellow Jacket suplex. Here comes, what's his distractor rating? If Jim Cornette is not... distractor rating is 9. So he is going to roll here. He rolls an 8. He is able to save Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton needs to tag out desperately. Bagwell with a power slam on Bobby Eaton. Hurt 2. Bagwell rolls on level 2 offense. A big drop kick on Bobby Eaton. Hurt 2. Bagwell tags in Riggs. Riggs comes in with a power slam on Bobby Eaton, dazing him. Riggs rolls on level 1. Fireman's carry on Bobby Eaton. Bobby Eaton reverses it, rolls on level 2, a stinging right hand. And Scotty Riggs reverses that. Oops, I rolled the wrong one there. Ignore that. Body slam 2. It's a power move, and he does have the power. So Bobby Eaton rolls on level 2, hurt 2. He's going to tag out to Bagwell, the fresher man. There's a big splash on Bobby Eaton, and Bobby Eaton's rolling his pin. All right, Jim Cornette going to roll on his... so he can roll once here and once on the manager interference chart. So he's going to roll on this chart first, and the roll is a 7. While the referee is distracted, Cornette jabs the opponent with the racket. Cornette's wrestler continues the attack on level 3 offense. So Bobby Eaton will get a shot at level 3 offense here, and he rolls dark side. Holy cow. Could this be it? Let's roll. So it's just the Midnight Massacre. This is +3. So here you go. This could be Jim Cornette could be serving it up on a platter. The target is 10. The roll is 10. And with the Midnight Massacre, your new number 1 contenders are the Midnight Express. What a match that was. Holy moly. All right, enter fall information. Oh, so I guess that would be Dennis Condry would cover him. Scotty Riggs is the pin. And let's see. He gets one more fatigue there. He was at 4. Bagwell was at 0. And let's see where Dennis Condry was. He was at 0. So this is 8. I'm going to give this 3 stars. It was a pretty exciting match. I'll give it 3 stars. So your new number 1 contenders facing the Powers of Pain on the next card will be none other than the Midnight Express. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. All right. Next, a number 1 contender for the Women's Championship, currently being held by the fabulous Moolah. We have Sherri Martel versus Joyce Grable. Michael Brada saying that... Jason saying, don't tug on Superman's cape, don't spit in the wind, and don't mess with the Midnight Express outside of the ring. Amen. And Michael Brada said Cornette stole that match for the Express. He absolutely did. All right, I'm going to take a swig of water here as we roll initiative and we ring the bell. Joyce Grable comes out with the inside leg grapevine on Sherri Martel, dazed 1. Scoop body slam 2. It's a power move, though, and Martel has the power. Into the ropes goes Joyce Grable. Using one of his deadly moves, goes in for the kill. Sherri Martel rolling on level 3 offense. Big scoop slam on Joyce Grable, hurting her. Forearm smash 2. Joyce Grable reverses it on level 2. Hits an airplane spin on Sherri Martel, hurting her. And we get a choice B. Into the turnbuckle A. going to go for the turnbuckles. So Sherri Martel whipped into the turnbuckle, lifts a knee, and she will roll on level 2 offense. Spinning toe hold 3 on Joyce Grable. Down 3. Here comes Sherri Martel coming back. Choke on the top ropes. Joyce Grable rolling her pin. The target is 3. The roll is a 6. 1 fatigue for Joyce Grable. There's a camel clutch on Joyce Grable. Her power is a -1. She's going to go for it. Needs an 8 or less to make this happen. 7 makes it happen. Joyce Grable down. Joyce Grable going to roll out of the ring, catch a breather. The wrestler with the better ring rating wins. That's going to be Sherri Martel. Going to go, what are her stats here? No, she's going to roll up. She's not going to go for the death jump because she's got an A. There's a running knee lift on Joyce Grable. Hurt 2. Sherri Martel still in control here. A big clothesline to Joyce Grable. Hurt 2. Sherri Martel, another big clothesline on Joyce Grable. She is down, and Joyce Grable going to take a powder again. The wrestler with the better ring rating, that's going to be Sherri Martel, rolls on level 3 offense, chokes Joyce Grable on the top rope, only hurting her. A big kick to the ribs, hurting her again. Sherri Martel with a spinning toe hold, locks it in, down 3. Joyce Grable able to get to the ring. The referee comes out, warns Sherri Martel not to hit Joyce Grable with a chair. Sherri Martel is going to have to roll on level 3 offense, not disqualified. So she's going to roll camel clutch choice D. And again, going to go for the power move. This will work on an 8 or less. The roll, a 7. It does work. Joyce Grable down, and Joyce Grable leaving the ring again. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. Sherri Martel disqualified. That gives Joyce Grable the victory. So there you go. A number 1 contender, but via a disqualification. DQ due to brawling outside the ring. Wow. So Sherri Martel not going to be happy about that. But Joyce Grable is now the number 1 contender by hook or by crook. Let's see. We'll give that a 1-star match. It was nothing much to write home about, but you better believe that Sherri Martel is going to be complaining to the commissioner that there should be some sort of rematch, but that's not the way it's going to work. Speaking of rematch, it is time for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a rematch between the Pitbulls, former tag team champions, the Pitbulls, and the newest team to arrive at Hollywood Elite Wrestling, or to form anyway in Hollywood Elite Wrestling, the Miracle Violence Connection. So here we go. Francine in the corner of the Pitbulls. This is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I will say that this is just a standard rematch. They're rematching. There's no Texas Death or no DQ or whatever. Just simply a rematch. Because I just wanted to see what would happen. So, Pitbull number 2, starting off with Dr. Death, Steve Williams. This is your main event. And Pitbull number 2, remember, Pitbull are former champions. Front face lock on Steve Williams. Dazed 1. He's going to try and make the tag to Terry Gordy. Able to do it. Terry Gordy comes in. And right hand punch 1. Oops, ignore that one. Right hand punch 1 on Pitbull 2. Dazed 1. Terry Gordy here. Terry Gordy, come on. Terry Gordy. Waistlock takedown 1 on Pitbull 2. He's going to try and make the tag. Needs a 6 or less to do it. 6 gets it. Here comes Pitbull 1 after Terry Gordy. Arm twist and back kick. Terry Gordy reverses it on level 1. Into the ropes goes Pitbull 1. Come on, throws a powerful flying shoulder tackle. He will roll on level 2 offense. A big clothesline on Terry Gordy. Hurt 2. Pitbull number 1. He is going to roll up instead. Russian leg sweep choice A. He is going to throw him into the ropes. Terry Gordy goes whipping into the ropes, comes off with a powerful flying shoulder tackle himself. Terry Gordy rolls on level 2. A big lariat on Pitbull 1, knocking him down. Terry Gordy with a stomp to the face. And, He is going to play it safe and go for the power move. This will work on a 7 or less. Roll is a 6. It does work. Pitbull number 1 reverses it on level 2. Drop toe hold and flying elbow 3. So Pitbull 2 is now the legal man. Hurt 2. Pitbull 2 with a big clothesline on Terry Gordy, dazing him. Pitbull 2 with a kick and pound chest on Terry Gordy, dazed. He's going to try and tag out to Dr. Death. Not able to do it. And Pitbull 2 continues his assault with a front face lock. And Terry Gordy reverses that with a big snap mare. 2, hurt 2. Terry Gordy in control here. A double knee drop 2 on the Pitbull. Hurt 2. Terry Gordy into the turnbuckle. Throws Pitbull 2 and crushed by a big kick. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. Terry Gordy with a big back suplex on Pitbull 2. Hurt 2. Terry Gordy tags in Dr. Death Steve Williams, who hits a big lariat. And they are going to roll their pin. They're actually not going to use a pin save here because he thinks that the roll will beat it. The roll target is 3. The roll is a 6. Smart move there. Now at 1 fatigue, but Dr. Death Steve Williams hits the Dr. Bomb. Hurt 2. Dr. Death Steve Williams continuing his assault. A big headbutt on the Pitbull. Hurt 2. He's going to try and make a tag. Not able to do it. Steve Williams rolls on level 2. Another big lariat levels Pitbull 2, or at least hurts him. And there is a standing dropkick. Choice C. His agility is a +1. Gonna go for it. Needs an 8 or less to make this happen. 6. It works. Pitbull 2. Hurt 2. Steve Williams. Big lariat on Pitbull number 2. Hurt 2. Steve Williams continuing here. Football tackle. In tag team matches, use double football tackle. 3, add 1. And that's a tag move. So Terry Gordy, now the legal man in the ring. And we will roll on level 3 offense here. Down 3. Terry Gordy follows it up with the power bomb. Now, what are these asterisks? Sometimes uses pile driver +2. Well, he's just going to use the power bomb. But Pitbull number 1 is going to try a pin save. Stopped by Dr. Death Steve Williams. Here you go. A big +2 here. So the target is 7. The roll is a 6. And with the power bomb, you have Miracle Violence Connection winning the match. So here we go. Enter fall information for this match. Let's see. That was Mark. You're never late. You're right on time. That was Pitbull 2 fell to Terry Gordy. So Terry Gordy gets the win. Pitbull 2 gets the loss with a power bomb. And let's see. That'll be 1 star for sure because it was sort of a grudge match. And let's see. He is at 3. He is at 0. He was at... Dr. Death Steve Williams was at 0. And did he have any fatigue? No, he did not. So 3, we'll say it's a 2-star match. 2-star match. There you go. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the evening. I guess Francine could have interfered there, but I sometimes don't like doing like a pin save and then a, whatever you call it, a pin save and then a blah, blah, blah. What am I trying to say? And then a manager interference. I could have, but I did not. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, next match, next week, next card that will happen next week will feature none other than Jackie Fargo defending against Sergeant Slaughter, the Powers of Pain defending against the Midnight Express, and Fabulous Moolah defending against Joyce Grable. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what will happen next week. Friday, I have a fun Champions of the Galaxy video coming out. And I said this in the video. I recorded it today. I think no one has ever done this before on YouTube. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. And it is quite possible no one has ever done this. But in the combination that I do it. But who knows? We will see. I want to thank you all for tuning in here tonight. I really do appreciate it. I was trying to see if I could do... No, I can't. So anyway, I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see here. Jason PDSI, J Irish 780, Michael Brada, making sure that I get Mark Ferguson, and I think I got everybody there. And everybody else watching, thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching this live or you're watching it on a replay. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic week. Should be back next Tuesday night. I don't see a reason why not. So there you go. We'll be back for our big super card. Every title defended and the long-awaited match between Jackie Fargo and Sergeant Slaughter, which should be a good one. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for chatting. Talk to you soon.